When it comes to travel, the main question is, which place in the world can be both affordable, safe, offer untouched nature, and provide easy access? The answer to this question is not simple, because each traveler has their own criteria. Some seek peace in nature, some prioritize low costs, and some consider ease of access more important. In this series, we intend to take a comprehensive look at different destinations around the world and see which one scores the highest in global criteria. This virtual journey will take us from the northernmost lands to the southernmost points of the world. In each section, key destinations will be introduced, their conditions analyzed, and finally a complete comparison will be made to determine the best choice. This time, after reviewing northern Canada, we move to the center of the country, a place where large cities, multicultural society, and diverse nature come together. In this episode, several important destinations will be introduced, their conditions assessed, and finally scored. The final choice remains with you. To continue this journey, we need your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to be the first to see the next episodes, and be sure to write your opinion in the comments. Number 1. Toronto and CN Tower, Ontario. Toronto is the largest city in Canada and is recognized as the country's economic and cultural center. The city's main symbol, the CN Tower, was opened in 1976 and, at 553 meters, was for a long time the tallest freestanding structure in the world. The tower has several observation decks. The main deck at 346 meters offers panoramic views of the city and Lake Ontario. The glass floor at 342 meters provides a thrilling experience, and the skypod at 446 meters is one of the highest viewing points in the Western Hemisphere. The revolving restaurant 360 at 351 meters allows dining with a city view and completes a full rotation every 72 minutes. Around the tower, downtown is full of museums, galleries, concert halls, and diverse neighborhoods such as Kensington Market and Distillery District. Toronto is considered one of the most multicultural cities in the world. More than half of its population are immigrants, which has created great diversity in food, art, and lifestyle. The public transport system is extensive. Subway, streetcars, and buses provide access to most areas, and Pearson International Airport connects the city to the world. Winters are cold and snowy. Summers are warm and full of cultural festivals. So each season offers its own unique experience. Now that we are familiar with Toronto's attractions, let's review the travel conditions for this destination and see what score it receives. Accommodation and food costs are high because Toronto is a metropolis, so it scores 50 out of 100. The climate has 4 seasons: cold winters and warm summers, so we give it 75 out of 100. Surrounding nature is more limited, but urban attractions are abundant, so it scores 55 out of 100. Crowding is high because Toronto is Canada's most populous city, so it scores 40 out of 100. Locals are friendly and professional, so it scores 80 out of 100. Safety is good, but like any metropolis, has challenges, so it scores 70 out of 100. Public access is excellent with subway, buses, and international flights, so it scores 95 out of 100. Therefore, the overall score for Toronto is 66.4 out of 100. Number 2. Ottawa, Ontario. Ottawa is Canada's capital, and Parliament Hill, with its historic buildings and official ceremonies, forms the political heart of the country. In summer, the changing of the guard ceremony takes place on Parliament Hill, and in winter, the Rideau Canal freezes, becoming the longest urban skating rink in the world. National museums such as the National Gallery and the Canadian Museum of History provide deep cultural experiences and showcase Canada's history and art. The Ottawa River and cycling and walking paths provide extensive green space, making the city feel calmer compared to Toronto or Montreal. Accommodation options include government-oriented hotels and boutique hotels downtown, with costs generally moderate. Public transport includes buses and the light rail, O-Train, making travel easy. Ottawa offers a combination of politics, culture, and urban nature, making it a balanced and attractive destination. Costs are moderate and reasonable for a capital, so it scores 70 out of 100. The climate has cold winters and mild summers, so it scores 55 out of 100. Urban nature and green paths provide a good experience, so it scores 65 out of 100. Crowding exists but is not severe, so it scores 70 out of 100. Locals are polite and friendly, so it scores 80 out of 100. Safety is high and public services are good, so it scores 80 out of 100. Public access is excellent with buses, light rail, and an international airport, so it scores 100 out of 100. Therefore, the overall score for Ottawa is 74.3 out of 100. Number 3. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Winnipeg is the capital of Manitoba, and the Forks is one of the city's most important attractions. At this point, two major rivers meet, and the surrounding area is filled with markets, restaurants, and cultural spaces. The Canadian Museum for Human Rights, with modern architecture and interactive exhibits, offers an educational and unique experience and is one of the city's main landmarks. Winnipeg is known for its vibrant art scene, professional sports teams, and seasonal festivals, keeping the city lively year-round. Winters are cold and long, but winter programs such as ice trails on the rivers keep urban life active. Summers are mild, with diverse events that warm the city's social atmosphere. Accommodation prices are lower than in major metropolises, with options ranging from budget lodgings to branded hotels. Manitoba's surrounding nature from lakes to provincial parks is easily accessible, making weekend nature trips more appealing. Public transport is simple, with most travel done by car. Accommodation and food costs are lower than in big cities and offer good economic value, so it scores 80 out of 100. The climate has very cold winters and mild summers, creating two distinct seasons, so it scores 55 out of 100. Surrounding nature with provincial parks and lakes strengthens the nature experience, so it scores 90 out of 100. Crowding is less than in metropolises, giving more peace, so it scores 80 out of 100. Locals are warm and hospitable, so it scores 90 out of 100. Safety is good and public spaces are well managed, so it scores 80 out of 100. Public access is moderate because most travel is by car, so it scores 50 out of 100. Therefore, the overall score for Winnipeg is 75 out of 100. Central Canada is a combination of bustling metropolises like Toronto, the calmer capital Ottawa, and the cultural city of Winnipeg. Costs in large cities are higher than the global average, but public access is excellent. Nature in provinces like Manitoba scores highly, locals are friendly, and safety is good. Now the decision is yours. Is Central Canada worth the journey or not? And don't forget, if this virtual trip was exciting for you, like the video right now, subscribe to the channel, and write your opinion in the comments so you don't miss the next episode of our journey to Southern Canada. This is just the continuation of our adventure around the world.